Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn measure of skewness chapter. Here in the measure of skewness chapter, it's unit number 3 also. Absolute measure of skewness means mean minus mode, mostly it won't give. Relative measure of skewness is more important because it's given by two authors. One is Karl Pearson coefficient of skewness, another is Bowles coefficient of skewness. In Karl Pearson coefficient of skewness, the following formula will affect. The following formula is mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. Okay, mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. Here in mean, you have to, this formula will means we have to calculate mean, mode and standard deviation. But mean, mode, standard deviation should be changed according to the formula, means series, individual series, discrete series and continuous series. We have to check, see whether which series we are calculating. For that we have to change mean, mode and standard deviation formulas. Then after calculating mean, median, mean, mode and standard deviation, then we have to come for skewness of Karl Pearson formula. Then all the mean, mode and standard deviation answers submit into the Karl Pearson coefficient of skewness formula, mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. When mode is ill-defined, ill-defined means we are getting two answers in mode. So if mode is ill-defined, the following formula will be changed: 3 into mean minus median divided by standard deviation. At that time we have to calculate mean, 3 into mean minus median divided by standard deviation. Now for skewness of Bowles, what we have to see is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q3 plus Q1 minus 2 median divided by Q3 plus Q3 minus Q1. Okay, now let's see the question. Here is the question: Karl Pearson, calculate Karl Pearson measure of skewness on the basis of mean, mode and standard deviation. Calculate Karl Pearson coefficient of skewness on the basis of mean, mode and standard deviation. Okay, it's a discrete series because frequency and size given, but not a continuous series. Continuous means class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. That is a continuous. Individual series means single series. So this is a discrete series. Here look, the difference between 14.5 to 14.5, 15.6 is given, and frequency should always increase and decrease: 35, 40, 48, 100, 125. Now it's decreased: 87, 43, 42. If it's continuously increase, means continuously increase, so that is not a frequency, that will be cumulative frequency, means added frequency. But one time it reach a peak, then it's slow, means it's a fluctuate, so that is known as frequency. Okay, let's start the solution of this problem, this illustration. Okay, here is the, let's start the answer for calculation of coefficient of skewness. Okay, first write the question. X, it's a discrete series: 14.5, 15.5, 16.5, 17.5, 18.5, 19.5, 20.5, 21.5. Now write the frequency. Okay, 35, frequency should be increase and decrease: 35, 40, 48 and 100, 125, 87, then 43, then 22. First what we have to do, we have to first write the skewness formula. Skewness of Pearson. So we can write SKP, skewness of Karl Pearson. The formula is mean minus mode divided by standard deviation divided by standard deviation. deviation. So first we have to do mean, then mode, then standard deviation. Okay, what is the formula for mean? For mean formula, what we have to do? For mean, shortcut formula is better to take here. Okay, so shortcut formula, a plus sigma fd divided by n. This is for mean formula. And what is the mode formula? Mode is equal to L plus sigma otherwise f1 minus f0 divided by 2 into f1 minus f0 minus f2 into c. C means common difference, but here c it won't come c because this is a law for continuous series, but for discrete series you no need to take like this formula we don't require. I'm just writing this formula for to understand purpose, but here in discrete series no need to use this formula because directly we can say mode means the repeated atom we are known as, it's known as the repeated atom is known as mode. So I'll show you how what is the repeated atom. Look, which one is more in frequency? 125. So definitely 125 is more repeated. So the opposite one from x is a mode. In discrete series without formula, the mode is calculated without formula by seeing that the more repeated atom is known as mode, and opposite one is should be taken as mode. Answer means 18.5. Okay, by inspection it is clear that mode is 18.5. For mean and standard deviation we have to calculate. What is the formula for standard deviation? What is the formula for standard deviation? The standard deviation formula is sigma fd whole square divided by n minus sigma fd divided by n whole square. Okay, this is the standard deviation formula. So first what we have to do, first we have to complete the table. We have to take first d. D means difference. Okay, how d should be take? X minus a. A means assume. Okay, x minus a. Take anything. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 means take anything. Means you can even take 18.5 also you can take. Assume means anything you can assume. And now this 18.5 is according to the formula it's became minus now. So x means these x values. Okay, these x values. From these x we have to minus, we have to deduct 18.5. 14.5 minus 18.5 means minus 4. 15.5 minus 18.5 is minus 3. 16.5 and 18.5 is minus 2 because 18 is in minus, that's why we are getting minus. 17.5 is plus, 18.5 is minus, so higher is minus, so minus 1. Here 0, here plus 1 because 19 is higher, here 2 plus 2, here plus 3. Okay, so what we have to do now? D, so we have to do d square because we need d square in standard deviation formula. D square for 4s are 16, 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4, 1 0 1 4 9. Now what we have to do? We have to calculate f into d and f into d square. F into d means this is frequency into this d. 35 4s are 70, 140. It is minus, plus into minus minus, so 140 is a minus. Here plus into minus minus, 4 3 is a 120, 43 is a 120. 48 into 2 it's minus, so we are getting 48 into 2. So we are getting 80, 96. Now 100 into 1, and this should be 0. 100 into 1, you know. Okay. Okay, now 100 into 1, sorry, minus 100. 125 into 0, 25, 0, 0. 87 1 the 87. This is the plus values. 43 into 2, 86. 22 into 3, 88. 60, sorry, it's 3, so 66. Now we have to do multiply with squares values. 35 into 16. 35 into 16, we are getting 560. This is a plus 516. 40 into 9, 360. 48 into 4, 192. 100 into 100, 0. 87 1 is 87. 43 into 4, 172. 22 into 9, 229. And this one, let's check it, this one again. 35 into 16, 560, correct, we are getting. So now what we have to do, these FD we want for formula and these FD square we want for formula. So let's calculate these first. Calculate the plus values. 8860, 160, 220, 220, 232, 239, 239, then minus 100, 200, 300, 410, 456, minus 456. How much we are getting? Minus 217. Let's check it once. 66 plus 86 plus 87, then minus 120, minus 140, minus 270 we are getting, minus 217. Now 560 plus 360 plus 192 plus 100 plus 87, 172 plus 229. So we are getting 1700. Now let's calculate the formula. Okay. Let's calculate first mean. Assume what we have assumed. We have assumed here 18.5. So here 18.5 plus FD is minus 217 divided by n means this one, number of frequencies. Let's calculate this one. 35 plus 40 plus 48 plus 100 plus 125 plus 87 plus 43 plus 22. 500 we got 500. So divide by 500. So let's calculate 18.5 plus, and after dividing this one became, it is minus, in minus value, you know, So 217 divided by 500. So we are getting minus 0.434, and it should be deduct from 18.5. So we are getting, because this plus is minus, plus into minus, minus. So 18.5 minus 0.434. So we are getting 18.066. Now let's calculate the standard deviation formula. Sigma FD whole square means 1700. 1700 divided by 500 minus FD how much? Minus 212 divided by 500. It's a whole square. So 1700 divided by 500 is 3.4 minus 217 divided by 500. How much? Minus, because it's minus inside, so minus 0.434. Okay, because it's whole square, so we didn't whole square, we didn't made it. So now let's complete the whole square also. So again into 0.434 for whole square, point, because it is a 0.434, so take 434.434. so we are getting 3.4 minus 0.1886. so this is a minus and this is also minus, minus into minus plus. So now we are getting 3.4, this is 3.4 plus 0.1886. So what we have to do, we have to add this one, plus 0.1886, so it's 3.5886. so we have to take the root for this. So take the root 3.5886 means we are getting 1.8943. We got the standard deviation also. Now let's calculate the formula of SKP, this one, SKP, skewness of Pearson, mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. Mean how much we got? 18 point, this one 18.066 minus mode 18.5. the highest repeated term is mode. For continuous series we no need to calculate mode, we can take directly, and standard deviation value is 1.8943. first divide minus this one 18.066 minus 18.5. how much we are getting? We are getting 0.434 divided by 1.8943. so divide this one, and the minus value is highest, so this answer is in minus, divided by 1.8943 means how much we are getting? Minus 0.229 is our answer of SKP. Okay, so skewness answers always is in point, 0 point. It won't be 1, 2, 3. It's always in zeros.